Grand rising to all the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai, man. Peace to all the high vibrational human beings of Planet Kai as well, family. Now we rise, man. Now we rise. Grand rising to Mother Nature. Grand rising to, just all the animals, all the elements, and all our cosmic family and cosmic beings, man. Divine beings who protect us, in the spiritual and in the physical, as above, so below. Today, I just wanted to come on here, man, and just express how I feel about emotions, man. Emotions clog the soul, and they was taught to us by these oppressors, and you can call them in they school system, in they camps, concentration camps. You know what I'm saying? For us, to program our mind to be trained to think a certain way, so that we can become, house Negroes and have that mentality of being they slaves. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, not physically like they got us shackled or anything, but like, mentally or physically. When you get locked up, you might as well say that's physical slavery, because they locked you, they taking away your freedom, your right. You are indigenous to this planet, this is your land, and they locking you up, and you a sovereign being. You know what I'm saying? It's just bullshit. But in this world, they start you off early with school, man. Train you, program you the same way, as if you was at a jail, man. They want to have control over your life. They still want to control you. So it's mental slavery. But anyway, same way they did our ancestors. But what I want to talk about is emotions, and they teach us that in school. You know what I'm saying? Like sad, being happy. You know what I'm saying? Being all these different emotions, and like, emotions clog the soul. There's never a moment where you're supposed to, feel down and out. But it's all about your mentality. It's all about how it's all about what you've been programmed to believe or think. And that's what comes when it comes down to these oppressors. They force that into our people. They trained us to believe in emotions and shit like that. But emotions really clog the soul. And then they tell you that if you're a man and you cry, you weak. You know what I'm saying? But you're not weak. You just cleansing your soul. You have to cleanse the soul, man. You have to remove all of that energy that's been stored up in you. Just think about these kids out here nowadays that just take their anger out, man, or like a kid going to go shoot up a school type shit. Like he rage and take out all his energy on killing other people because of so much shit built up in him. Maybe a lot of shit was going on at home, with his mother, his father. You know what I'm saying? Maybe so much shit going on because nowadays with technology taking over for the youth and for the kids, they don't really have they don't be able to really sit down with mom and father like how it was, back in times when mothers and fathers actually like had the time and really cared about how their kids day was, or cared about how they doing, and just they overall well-being, and making sure that they okay. But nowadays it's like they got the parents going to work, we working like a dog 24/7. So it's like you never have time with the kids, to really be able to see how they feeling, and really help them see things from a different perspective, and give them more life and joy, and like just being there with them, because what kid wouldn't want to be with their mother and father, But when they on the technology all day, they basically learning off social media, and that's not good, because social media shouldn't be teaching our kids. But that's another subject. But yeah, emotions clog the soul, man. And then they tell us, oh, it's you're not supposed to cry. You a man, you tough. You supposed to hold all it in and deal with life. Yeah. But at some point, you have to release all of that, all of those emotions and traumas that's been built up over years and times, man. And then you got to think about it. That's passed on traumas from generations, from families and everything that you tied to, because you share a connection with these people in the physical. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's your physical real, or whether that's not your spiritual family, but your family here in the physical. You still carry on those curses until until you break them. You know what I'm saying? If you're the generational curse breaker of your lineage, and if you that chosen one, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like they taught you, that you should be sad, and when you feel some type of way, and when something going wrong, feel down. When it's the complete opposite. Once you begin to raise your vibration, it's never a bad day. I mean, of course you have your ups and downs and things happen, but you're able to still rise back to your crown chakra, to be able to still be in a good vibration no matter what comes your way or try to knock you down. You get what I'm saying? So the more you raise your vibration and change and shift the way your consciousness is, by changing your diet, just changing the way you view things, and being more open to a more broad and wider perspective of life, and just realizing that you are everything and everything is you, you will start to let go of all of these emotions that we was taught. Once you escape this matrix, let go of all of these physical attachments. But it's like, Your day is what you make it. You can be happy, you know what I'm saying? You can be fulfilled, you know what I'm saying? You can have so much joy. You know, it's all based off your perspective, and you make your reality. You are the co-creator of your reality. You are the co-creator of your day. So you could change that frown into a smile. You know what I'm saying? You could change the way you see things, and how you view things, like based on you changing your perspective. So, it's okay to let the cry, man. It's okay to express how you feel. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, release a lot of those traumas, man, and stuff that's been tied to you emotionally for so long. It's okay to express who you are. It's okay to be yourself, man. You don't have to try to be somebody else or try to fit in. Fitting in is whack. Come on, just be yourself. You was meant to stand out, so be proud of who you are, family, and just know that, holding on to these emotions and even believing in them can clog your soul, man. Be free, man. Just be free and just flow with life, and just do what you love to do. When you do what you love to do, that's how you naturally raise your vibration. That's how you naturally can connect with your higher self, by doing the things that you love to do. But when you feel like you miserable because you got a slave at a job all day, and you don't want to do that, hey, maybe it might be time for you to change some things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to say you only get one life. But if you want to look at it that way, which we know as gods and goddesses, as divine beings, we just keep returning here. We're ancient souls that can return lifetime after lifetime, like we've been doing. We've been here lifetimes before, previously. But it's like, when you know who you are, like, a lot of this shit can't get to you no more. It just can't get to you, especially when you ascend and you done the shadow work and you're able to accept everything that comes with reality in this physical. But that takes the work, that takes the time, so that takes a lot of dedication, and you just got to be dedicated for that, to do that, if you want to change your outlook and change your perspective on things. Like, but you do have to release all those emotions, man. You have to release a lot of those emotions and traumas that was built up over time, and so that way you can just stay in flow state and just be free, family, because that's what you came here to do what you love, and be in a good vibration and spread that love to others and help others. But yeah, if you feel like they try to say we only get one life or whatever down here, which we know that's not true, as the gods and goddesses don't. But if you believe that, if you want to go by that physically, if you feel that way and you feel miserable working that 9 to 5, or you feel miserable doing anything it is that you're doing, maybe you might need to change the way your outlook. Maybe you might need to change what you're doing. Like, maybe you need to let that job go. Maybe, what I'm saying, you have to sacrifice some things, man, for your happiness, man. I don't know your situation or what you're going through or what you might need these things for, that's making you miserable or making you feel sad or messing with the way that you feel. But these emotions can be simply washed away and cleared from you once you do the work and, like, really analyze what you want out of your life, because this is your life. Nobody else should have a say so about what you want to do in life. This is your life, man. You are the co-creator of of your reality. You do what you want to do, and if you want to be in infinite bliss every day, then do what you love to do. Do here what you came here to do. Treat it like it's a 9 to 5. You get up and work for these companies, treat what you love to do like it's a 9 to 5, and just, let go of a lot of stuff, man. Forgive yourself from past, from things that you've done in the past that you're not proud of. Forgive yourself for that. Accept it, man. Just accept it and move forward, and just know that, there's room for growth. There's always room for growth. There's always room for change. There's always necessary, it's always improvement that can be done, in your life, man, to make everything better for you, But yeah, man, they taught us to never show our emotions, never be, emotional, man. Whenever you feel like you need to release, or whenever you feel like you need to remove toxic energies or whatever, man, don't be afraid, man, to just remove all of those energies, man. And you call on your spirit team, you call on the Most High Mother and Father, and you ask your team to help you remove those energies from around you too, and to just guide you and keep you on the right path, as far as you fulfilling what you came here to do, family. But yeah, I leave as I come, family. Now we rise. Ashe.